Hi folks, today we're going to talk about the High Peak USA Alpinizmo Swiftlite tarp tent. This is a fully enclosed tarp tent and is made of sil nylon. It's an excellent little tent for backpacking, trekking. It weighs just a shade under 3 pounds. Now the Swiftlite tent comes individually packaged like this from High Peak USA, or it comes as a component of your Alpinizmo 45 Zombie Apocalypse pack. We're going to show you the setup using the Zombie Apocalypse pack. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to unzip the bottom of the backpack where the tent is housed. Just going to fold that back a little bit. Roll out the tent. We've got our tent pegs and we've got our tent poles. And we're just going to start pulling things out so you can see what we have. We've laid out the tent components here for you to see. Here are the tent poles. Here are the tent pegs. This is the back pole with the saucer that it sits in. These two poles form the A-frame of the front door. There are 4 high-strength guy lines on the Swiftlite tent. There's one at the back, one at the front, and then I'm going to show you this one that's a side vent. We're just going to pull the top back so we can see it a little better. Here's one for the other side. This is a high-strength cord that has a micro-lock device on it, and it's just extremely strong and simple to use. To lock it in place, you simply pull the cord tight through that locking mechanism there, and it securely holds your tent to your tent peg. To release it, you just hold it perpendicular to that line, run it up and down to wherever you need it, and then lock it back in place. I'm just going to push that in. Now when you first open up your Swiftlite tent, it has a sil nylon coating on it, and it's a little bit sticky, so you're going to want to make sure the fabric is all separated, and just pull it apart. It's not going to hurt anything to have it sound like it's breaking apart. It's just the coatings separating. Okay, let's take a closer look at the back socket that we're going to put the tent pole in. I'm going to invert this, and this is what it looks like. If you can see it there with the ruffling, just a little socket right there, and we're going to insert the tent pole right there, run it over, and then we're going to loosen this up. And the front consists of 2 A-frame poles, and we are going to fit those inside of the sockets that are right here at the front of the tent. Okay, now that we have the front tent poles firmly in place in the sockets here, we're simply going to drag the bottom of the tent pole towards the front of the tent, and you're going to curve it a little bit or bowl it a little bit to get it up here. These tent poles have tension on them to keep the tent snug and secure, and then we're going to attach the front guy line. Okay, the next thing we want to do is adjust the vents. Each side has looks like about a 6-inch vented no-seam mesh panel that goes front to back, so that you can keep the condensation and everything out of the tent. And there you go. This is the Swiftlite Alpinizmo tent from High Peak USA.